Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am Kausar Kiran from Southern Business School, University of Southern Punjab, Multan. Now I discuss another topic, another concept of business economics. That is supply, elasticity of supply, and market equilibrium. In the previous lecture, we discussed demand, law of demand, shifting of demand, and elasticity of demand. Now we discuss in this lecture supply. Now we discuss lecture with start. What is supply? Meaning of supply. Supply refers to the quantity of a good or services that produce are willing and able to offer for a sale at different prices during a given time period. So supply is the quantity of a commodity which is offered for sale at any particular price. Okay. What is the difference between stock and supply? When you hear the word stock, it doesn't mean it's supply. Stock is different, supply concept is different. So here we discuss difference between stock and supply. Stock, total available quantity of a good with the producer at a given time period. Supply, the part of a stock which the producer is willing to bring to the market at a given price. So supply different and stock is different. Stock is availability of goods in the market. Okay, now we discuss the determinants of supply. Number one, price of a good. In supply, price of a good, relationship between both direct. When price increase, supply increase. When price decrease, supply also decrease. That is called direct relationship. Number second, prices of relative goods. If wheat price rises, supply of maize may fall. When goods are related to each other, one good price affect other good supply. Okay, that is cross. One good price, other good supply. Number third, cost of production. Higher cost, lower supply. Technology, better technology, more supply. Number five, government policies, that is taxation reduce, subsidy increase supply. If government get subsidies, then supply will be increased. Number six, future price expectation. If price is expected to rise, present supply falls. Number seven, number of sellers. More sellers, greater supply. Number eight, natural factors. Weather, disasters affect agriculture and supply. Now we come to the definition of law of supply. Other thing remaining the same are if all the variables remain constant except price. When the price of a commodity rises, its supply rises. When price falls, its supply falls. That is called positive relationship because both goods rise, one good rise, second factor rise, one fall, second factor fall. That is positive relationship. Okay, price and supply have a direct relationship. Now we discuss the graph in discussion session. Now we discuss another topic, that is shift and movement in supply. Number one, movement along the curve. In this we study extension and contraction. Extension mean if price increase, supply increase. Contraction mean if supply decrease, if price decrease, supply decrease. That is called contraction in supply, caused by change in price of the goods itself. Shift of supply curve, increase or decrease both form rise and fall in supply, caused by non-price factor like technology, cost, taxes, etc. When we study rise in supply, when price decrease, supply increase, that is called rise in supply. Fall in supply, when price increase, supply decrease, that is called fall in supply, and diagram shows in discussion room. Now we discuss elasticity of supply. Meaning, elasticity of supply measures the responsive of quantity supply to a change in the price of the commodity. Means we get reaction, how much change when price change, how much change in supply. When price rise, how much change in supply. When price fall, how much change, how much response of supply. Keep in mind that is called elasticity. Elasticity means flexibility, responsiveness, how much change, how much response, both variable. Okay. Now, the types of price elasticity demand are types of elasticity of supply. Number one, perfect inelastic when supply curve vertical. When supply curve vertical, price elasticity of supply perfectly inelastic. Number second, inelastic when elasticity of supply less than 1. Unity elastic when elasticity of supply is equal to 1. Number 5, elastic when elasticity of supply greater than 1. Number last 5, perfectly elastic when elasticity of supply is equal to infinity. Now we discuss determinants of elasticity of supply. Number 1, nature of the commodity. Perishable goods is equal to inelastic or durable goods is equal to elastic. There is a time period also involved. Short run shows inelastic supply or long run shows more elastic. Number third is production capacity, spare capacity, elastic supply. Number 4, mobility of factors, easy mobility, elastic supply. Number 5, cost production changes, steep rise in cost shows inelastic. हाँ जी. Next is market equilibrium. Market price and quantity determined at the price where demand is equal to supply. Graphically, we showed in discussion room intersection of demand curve downward slope and supply curve जो है upward slope. That is point is called equilibrium in demand and supply or market equilibrium. Disequilibrium when supply excess. If supply increase, that point called disequilibrium condition. Price above equilibrium, producers offer more but buyers demand less, leads to downward pressure on price. Number second, shortage, excess demand, price low, equilibrium, price will be below the equilibrium, buyers demand more, producers supply less, leads to upward pressure on price. Now, another point is consumer surplus, meaning the difference between what consumers are willing to pay and what they actual pay. That point is called, that area is called consumer surplus. Keep in mind the area under the demand curve is called also consumer surplus. Are difference between the consumers are willing to pay and what they are actual pay. That the difference, that area shows consumer surplus. For example, if a consumer is willing to pay 100 pound for a good but buyers it for pound 70, consumer surplus. Think about it. Okay, quick. 100 minus 70. Answer 30 pound. The difference between willing to pay and actual to pay. Willing to pay pound 100 and actual pay pound 70, and the difference is 30 pound. That is called consumer surplus. I hope you will understand with a numerical example. Next point is producer surplus, meaning the difference between what producers are willing to accept for a good and what they actually receive. For example, If a producer is willing to sell at pound 50 but sells at pound 70, producer surplus is equal to 20 pound. You get it? 70 pound minus 50 pound. What is the answer is 20 pound. Okay, the 20 pound is producer surplus. Extra benefit enjoyed by producers. When you producer and when you study producer surplus, then extra benefit enjoyed by the producers. ठीक है? और extra benefit enjoyed by the consumer, that is called consumer surplus. Now we conclude all the lecture. Here we discuss supply. Supply depends not only on price but also on technology, cost, policies. Okay. Law of supply, direct relationship between price and supply is called law of supply, that is a direct relationship. Elasticity of supply, measure how responsive supply is to price changes. How 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 price response supply, both both variable are affect each other. Sensitivity, effectiveness, responsiveness, that is called elasticity of supply. Market equilibrium ensures stability in prices. Disequilibrium cause surplus or shortage. When you not in equilibrium, that is must you are in disequilibrium, and disequilibrium cause are surplus or shortage. Consumer and producer surplus, highest the welfare benefits gained by both sides in the market. When you are producer, you get producer surplus, and when you are consumer, you get consumer surplus. Now quick recap for students. Now we quick recap start. Now we discuss the lecture with this topic: supply and stock, supply total available, and supply offered for sale. Supply total available. The goods is available in the market, that is called stock. But when a good offer for sale, the price tag will attach, that is called supply. And second is determinants of supply: price, cost, technology, government policy, and etc. Law of supply: if price high, supply increase high. When price decrease, supply decrease are low, that is called law of supply, that is direct relationship. Elasticity of supply: responsiveness to price depends on time and flexibility, that is called flexibility. Elasticity means flexibility. Market equilibrium: demand is equal to supply, that point is called market equilibrium. Surplus: excess supply, shortage, excess demand. Consumer surplus: benefit to buyers, producer surplus: benefit to seller. Okay, student, hope you are fully understand the all the concept which is necessary for every student to understand and learn the concept of demand, law of demand, supply, law of supply, elasticity, determinants. Hopefully enjoy, hopefully you learn this lecture. Okay, Allah Hafiz, thank you.